So, what if I told you there's one single lesson in business, in writing, in everything, that once you really get it, you can never, ever unsee it? It's this tiny shift in perspective that's so powerful it can completely change every email you send, every webpage you build, every single thing you create. Okay, let's get into it.
Ah, yes. You've seen this a million times, right? Some company proudly announces this thing they've worked so hard on, and you can tell. They're excited. They're proud. They want to shout it from the rooftops. And it feels like the right thing to say, but it's just not.
You feel that, right? That little internal groan, that instant reflex to just close the tab or trash the email? There's a really powerful psychological reason why this kind of message just totally misses the mark, and it uncovers the biggest, most common mistake in all of business communication.
And here's the trap we all fall into. We naturally want to talk about ourselves, our company, our awesome products, all our hard work. I mean, we're the heroes of our own story, right? So of course we want to share it. The problem is, your customer doesn't care about your story.
This right here is the fundamental conflict. It's like we're broadcasting on an FM frequency, but our audience is listening on AM. They just can't hear us. They have one radio station playing in their head 24/7, and it's called WIFM. What's in it for me?
So, how do we switch over to their frequency? Well, it all starts with one simple golden rule. A single principle that, once you really embrace it, is going to change the way you communicate forever.
Say hello to the WIFM principle. Think of it as the bouncer at the nightclub of your customer's attention. Every single person who reads your stuff, visits your site, or sees your ad is automatically filtering it through this one kind of selfish question. If you don't give them a clear, compelling answer, you're out. It's really that simple.
I love this analogy. You know, a regular cook makes a dish they know how to make, using ingredients they like. But a bespoke chef? They learn everything about the diner. First, their tastes, their allergies, their desires, and they create a meal just for them. As a communicator, you've got to be that bespoke chef. All right, so that's the big idea. Now let's get super practical. I'm talking about the most powerful tool in your entire toolbox, and it's just one tiny three-letter word that can completely reframe your entire message. And there it is. The word is you. As soon as you use it, you're not making an announcement anymore, you're having a conversation. It pulls the reader right into the story and makes them the main character. It's no longer about what we did, it's all about what you get to do. And this isn't just some fluffy idea either. There's actually data on this. The best, most effective copy out there uses the words you or your almost 3 times more often than I or we. It's a fantastic little gut check to make sure you're keeping the focus exactly where it needs to be, on them. Let's look at this side by side. On the left, the company is the hero. We created. It's all about them. But look at the right. The customer is the hero. You can. See the difference? One is just a boring statement. The other is a powerful promise. Now, this whole you focus thing goes way beyond just one word. It's about translating everything you do and everything you offer through the lens of your customer's life. It's about always answering their silent follow-up question, which is always, okay, so what? This is probably one of the most critical things to get in all of marketing. A feature is just a fact about your product. It's got 10 gigabytes of storage, right? A benefit is the amazing outcome for the customer. You'll never have to worry about deleting precious family photos ever again. People don't buy the what, they buy the so what. And here's a super simple little formula to help you make that translation every single time. It's called FAB, Feature, Advantage, Benefit. Just start with the feature, explain why it's a generally good thing, and then, this is the most important part, bring it all home by explaining the specific, personal value for your customer. Okay, so we know how to frame our message now, but what should that message actually be about? This is where we move from simple tactics into some really deep human psychology.
This is a huge idea. Seriously, your job isn't to convince someone to want something new. That's almost impossible. Your job is to find the powerful desires, the cravings that are already flowing inside them, and then show how your product is the quickest, easiest path to getting what they already want.
And what are those deep cravings? They're the same things they've always been. People want to feel important. They want more money, more time. They want to be healthy. They want to feel secure. Your product? It's just a tool to help them get one of these fundamental human things. And this isn't just for copywriting. This principle is the absolute bedrock of a successful business. Finding real product-market fit has nothing to do with building a cool product. It's about having a deep, almost obsessive understanding of your customer's problem so you can position your product as the only logical solution.
So let's pull all this together. What we're talking about here isn't just a list of tips and tricks. It's a complete 180-degree shift in how you see your role in the whole business landscape. And really, it all comes down to this. You're not selling a piece of software, you're selling the feeling of being effortlessly organized and on top of your game. You're not selling a car, you're selling freedom and safety for your family. You are always, always selling a better version of your customer.
And remember, the goal here isn't to write beautiful, flowery prose that's going to win a literary prize. The goal is to connect, to persuade, and to get results. It's a craft, and it's built on empathy and a relentless, laser focus on the reader's world.
So, we'll leave you with this. Make this question your new North Star. Before you type the first word of your next email, your next ad, your next anything, just stop and answer this one simple question. What's in it for them? If you can do that, you've already mastered the most important lesson in the game.